Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I've come up with another great information. So, the Staff Selection Commission, they have announced, they have notified the CHSL examination 2022, right? And so I'm going to share the key information here. First, to start with the important dates. So the online registration has already started from yesterday, 6th of December, and the last date to apply is 4th of Jan 2023. And they also provide a 2-day correction window, okay, now during which time, like you cannot go for any new application, but whatever applications you have already made, like you want to make any corrections, you can do it on 9th and 10th of Jan 2023. And the Tier 1 examination will be tentatively held, like in March 2023. And as far as Tier 2 is concerned, that will be notified later. Now the next very important part, vacancies. They have about 4,500 vacancies, okay, throughout the country. The details are not shared as of now, okay, but there are 4,500 vacancies, so they have made it very clear in the notification itself. And as far as the pay scale is concerned, for so you have like 3 pay scales, like pay level 2, pay level 4, and pay level 5. And for pay level 2, so you have 19,900 is the basic, which means the take home will be about 32,000, okay, around 32,000. And for pay level 4, basic is 25,500, which means the take home will be about 45,000. And for pay level 5, the basic is 29,200, so including DA and the other allowances and all that, the take home will be about 50,000, right? And so for LDC and JSA, that's pay level 2, and for DEO it's pay level 4 or pay level 5, okay, and DEO grade A it's pay level 4, right? So this is regarding the pay level and the vacancies, okay. And being a central government agency, they follow all the reservation norms of the government of India reservation norms. Now coming to the eligibility criteria, of course should be a citizen of India and all that. Now age limit, cutoff date is 1st of Jan 2022, and the age limit, upper age limit is 27 years. That means candidates should not have been born before 2nd Jan 1995 and not later than 1st Jan 2004, okay, so that's the cutoff date. Now as far as the upper age limit is concerned, depending upon the category to which you belong, okay, so there is a relaxation in the upper age limit. So for example, for the candidates belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, there is a 5 years relaxation in the upper age limit. For OBC it is 3 years and so on, okay, right? So all the government norms are followed here. And coming to the educational qualification, so 12th pass is the requirement, okay. And for the educational qualification, the cutoff date is 4th of Jan 2023, okay. So 4th of Jan 2023 is the cutoff date for education. So 12th pass, okay, is the minimum requirement as far as the educational qualification is concerned. Now I'll come to the how to apply part and all that towards the end of the video, okay. So you have an application fee of 100 rupees for this. Of course there is an exemption for women candidates and candidates belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and all that, right? Now so depending upon which region to apply for, you have a lot of centers for examination, and you get to choose the centers and the preference and all that in the application form, okay. Now coming to the scheme of examination, you have Tier 1 and Tier 2. And Tier 1, your performance in Tier 1, okay, gets you to Tier 2, okay. The final merit list is based only on Tier 2, okay. The final merit list is based only on Tier 2. Now coming to the scheme of Tier 1 examination, so you have 4 sections and 100 questions, okay, 200 marks, and the total duration is only 1 hour, okay. Now that's the challenge here, right? So each question carries 2 marks, and there is negative marks for wrong answers. So each wrong answer will get you minus 0.5, and right answers get you 2 marks, and if you don't answer, then it is 0, right? There are 4 sections, okay. So in our channel Learning About, we have videos related to general awareness, quantitative aptitude, and general intelligence. And for English language and general awareness, we also have questions uploaded in our practice platform. You can make use of it. And as well as the videos, we have videos available in in English as well as Tamil. And if you see like except for general awareness, other sections you see that there is a pattern that gets repetitive. So even if you practice like 1 or 2 question papers, it becomes it is really helpful and it's very easy for you to crack. Only factor here is the time factor. Okay, of course for general awareness again you have set of topics for you to prepare, but again that's really vast. Okay, to be frank, that's a little vast. Okay, wherein you need to put in a lot of effort. Okay, so you have like so tier 1 examination, those who qualify the tier 1 will be called for the tier 2 examination. So as far as like tier 2 examination is concerned, you have like 2 sessions. Okay, so 2 sessions. The first session is 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, which will be like a computer based like test, and the second session, okay, will be the skill test or the typing test module. Now both these sessions, okay, tier 2 will be held on a single day, and those only those who qualify will be called for. Those who only qualify in tier 1 will be called for tier 2, and tier 2 only will be considered for the final merit list. Okay, and as far as the second session, okay, the skill test typing test is concerned, okay, now that will be of qualifying in nature. Okay, so the score that you get here, there is a minimum score that you need to get, so that's sufficient. Okay, so it doesn't come that doesn't count the session 2. Okay, the session 2, that is module 2 of section 2, module 2 of section 3, the skill test, okay, does not count for the merit list. Okay, that's a qualifying in nature. Okay, so here again, as far as the session 1 is concerned, okay, you have this like the 4 sessions that you had in the 4 like topics that you had in tier 1. Along with that, you also have the computer knowledge module. Okay, so you also have the computer knowledge module, and then you have as I said, like the section 3, you have the module 2, you have like skill test typing test, right? Now as far as skill test typing test is concerned, so which as I said, which will be qualifying in nature. Now for the post of DEO grade A, you need to have a typing speed of about like 8,000 key depressions per hour. They'll give you a 50 minutes test. In that 15 minutes you have to type in about 2,000 or 2,000 key depressions for the data entry operator. And as far as for LDC and JSA, so it depends upon which language you choose, either Hindi or English. For Hindi you have to type like 35 words per minute, for English 35 words per minute, and for Hindi 30 words per minute. That should be the expected speed. As I said, this is of like qualifying in nature. Okay, now please go through the syllabus. Okay, I'll upload the PDF in the Telegram channel. Go through the syllabus, but as I said before, like don't worry about the long syllabus that is given. Maybe tier 2 is a little bit like on the higher level than tier 1, but still it is very easy to crack. Okay, the only time consuming part in the preparation is the general awareness part. Okay, right. Now coming to the selection process, so you need to get like in tier 1 as well as like in section 1 and section 2 and module 1 of section 3, you need to in tier 2 you need to get minimum marks. Okay, for the unreserved category it is like 30%, for OBC EWS it is 25%, for all other categories it is like minimum 20%. Okay, so the shortlisting for tier 2 will happen only based on tier 1, and the final merit list, okay, based on which you are given like the various officers or post and all that will be based, the merit list will be only based on your performance in tier 2, of course not including the skill test. Skill test is qualifying in nature. Okay, now that's the selection part. Okay, right. Now coming to the application filling. Okay, now first you need to have a basic, first you need to fill in the basic details. Okay, so you need to have a login, a profile, basic profile in the SSC portal. Okay, so the link to apply I have provided in the description below, you can make use of it. Okay, so you have to enter, first they ask, do you have an Aadhaar? Okay, you have to, if yes, you have to fill in the Aadhaar number. Okay, you have to give like another ID, government issued ID card. Okay, and then the ID number and all that. Okay, so your name, your father's name, these things you have to enter very carefully, because like you cannot modify it too many times, so there is a restriction on that. Okay, so you have to fill in your mother's name, and then your date of birth, your educational qualification, your 10th marks, your 10th year of passing and all the other basic details, your gender, mobile number, and like a proper a correct email ID and correct mobile number and all that, and you have to verify that as well. And then your state of permanent residence. So this is your basic form. Now then you also have to fill in the category to which you belong, and if any disability, and then the address for communication and all that. Okay, so now after that, so once your basic registration is over, then you have to go for the particular application, which is the CHSL application, right? Now whatever you have already given in the CHSL application, now that will be filled in here by default. Okay, like your name, your whatever your father's name and all that. Okay, and here they'll ask for your preference of examination centers, wherein you can fill in like 3 examination centers, and then the medium of typing test and all that. Okay, now and then all the other relevant details. Okay, so in which year you have passed your 12th examination and all that. Okay, and very importantly, you have to upload a very recent passport size photograph, and they insist that so the passport size photograph should not be more than 3 months old. Okay, so they ask whether it was taken after like 6th of September, for example. Okay, right. So this is about filling the form. Okay, and at all these stages, okay, so whether it is a tier 1 examination or tier 2 examination or document verification, along with your admit card, you're always supposed to carry a government issued ID card which has got a photo. Okay, maybe a driving license or an Aadhaar and all that. Okay, or also you should carry a hard copy of your recent color photograph, right? So all these things, okay, you ensure that you carry it at all times, whenever you go for these examinations or the document verification and all that, right? So that is also mandatory, right? Fine. So with this, I come to the end of this video. If you have any queries, please do post your questions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends who may need it. And if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.